verdad. NA Barracus. Madre mía. Ey, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo andamos? He mirado la página esa. Me ha salido que por fin está Inglu cargada. Pero no me ha hecho un overload. Básicamente no me ha metido absolutamente nada de información sobre ella. Entonces no la he podido evaluar. Estoy bastante sad. Muy sad. Bueno, vamos a continuar. Que lo habíamos dejado con que estamos hablando con gente sobre si estaba de acuerdo o no de que pues se vendiera el planeta a los malditos capitalistas, básicamente. Un chanchito dimensional al que no se le escapa ninguna riqueza. Aquí es socio familiar y comercial de Topaz. ¿Vale? Entonces, estábamos con eso. Vamos a ver con Pela. Pela estará de acuerdo. A lo mejor no está de acuerdo. ¿Te imaginas que con todos los que hablas están de acuerdo a venderse al capitalismo? La fuente de la plata está dispersando agua fresca, pero no filia. Puedes ver a través de las ondas que hay monedas de metal esparcidas en el fondo de la fuente. Parece que los lugareños usan esto para pedir deseos. Voy a contar cuando lanzar una moneda y pedir un deseo. Sacas una moneda local y la lanzas. Pides un deseo mientras das la vuelta por el aire. Mientras da vuelta por el aire. La moneda se hunde en el agua y se convierte en un reflejo anodido entre los demás. Por un rato no pasa nada y empiezas a sentirte engañada, pero mira, la moneda cae como la primera ficha de dominó y desencadena una cascada de efectos. Algo feo te lo agarras. Pues no sé lo que es lo que ha ocurrido aquí, pero me marcho. Yo quería hablar con Pela. Otra vez nos encontramos. ¿Cómo han estado? Esa mirada en la cara de May me dice que algo anda mal. Espero que no sea nada grave. Creo que está navegando, pero es una grave. Soy todo oídos. Pero no está cargando el audio. Exacto. Le cuentas a Pela sobre la deuda de la corporación y lo de qué pasa con Bruña. Nope.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot?
Pobrecita.
At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC.
Otro que está de acuerdo.
Huh. Okay. Any particular...
Vi algunos informes sobre el clima y según los datos...
Some of the climate reports. And based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations.
Ajá.
And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then
Es que
I think that's a price well worth paying.
Es que este cambio no se ha producido por tema normal de contaminación o cambio estacional, ¿vale? Este cambio de aquí tan brusco que ha ocurrido en Yariro ha sido por culpa del Stellaron, de la influencia del Stellaron. Entonces no creo que vaya a ser tan fácil como tal.
Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are direct?
I see. So, compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about...
El problema, digo, es que luego se vendan y acaben como mal porque sean unos putos capitalistas. Porque básicamente son unos fucking capitalistas. ¿Esta es la última que queda? Ah, claro. Había que hablar con Dan o con Guepardo, que estaba aquí. Con Dan, ahí está.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Bellabox, so it's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane got... You need my opinion?
No le preguntamos a Guepar,
Happy to help. So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure.
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the... Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always that. Thanks for your input.
Bueno, me gustaría saber la opinión de Nat a todo esto.
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract.
Nos vamos a quedar en un empato.
We'd better hurry to the
Hombre,
underworld.
Sil va a estar en
Caution
contra,
Dila
pero
make of it all.
me interesa ver la opinión de Natasha, porque Natasha sabe. Vamos a preguntar a Natasha, a este, al pibe este de aquí. People, there is noise. La verdad es que bastante frase filosófica la que nos cuenta aquí Jingo. Oleg, no me acordaba del nombre. Estos sex player.
Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing... Well, ask away. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog,
Que lo muestren tú, o sea, que lo muestren, que cojan uno de esos. Mira, esto es lo que podemos hacer.
Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor, and with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry...
Bronya, la última.
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg.
Punto a favor.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face? Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent.
A ver.
That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry.
Vamos a ver que esto que llevan aquí es como lo que llevaban las enfermeras en la guerra de la Primera Guerra Mundial, la Segunda también, y las estas. Ese pañuelito ahí para...
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and... Well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow. That's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver Serle, que seguramente nos vaya a decir que te vayas a tomar por el culo. Ah, bueno, no. Mejor no es Sil. A lo mejor vamos a verla con Clara. Yo pensaba que íbamos a ver la opinión de Sil y es la opinión de Clara. La best ingeniera de este mundo.
Miss March, big sister, what brings you to the underworld?
Big sister.
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now?
Y entiendo por qué Svalbard ha acertado. Claro, pero Svalbard ha aceptado de plan de esto, aparte por todo esto, en plan, quiero proteger a Clara. Entonces voy a hacer todo por proteger a Clara.
Miss March, do you want to ask me something? That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you
Me
feel
sorprende que
about
vaya
it.
descalza con el putísimo frío que hace.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Claro, es que también si aceptas ofertas, todo vas a trabajar siempre para ellos. O sea, no vas a hacer otra cosa que trabajar para ellos. En distintas cosas, obviamente.
All that running around is
¿Sabes?
worn me out.
En plan, vas a trabajar para ellos, pero picando mierda de esta. Vas a trabajar para ellos haciéndolo. Vas a trabajar ¿sabes? Pero no vas a hacer otras cosas. Seguro que podemos llegar a un acuerdo medio. Y si la va a decir que no, o sea...
Back so soon? Are you feeling all right? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Bella...
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even.
In that case, I abstain.
¿Cómo?
What?
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult... It's times like these that a leader must stand up...
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her.
¿Podremos decidir? ¿O será en plan de, bueno, sí, pero ocurrirá esto que queremos?
She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call. Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Bueno. Déjame hacerme un TP. Me parece muy feo que... Dice eso, ¿no? Dice que hay un montón de gente y y hay mucho ruido. No, historia no. Quiero boss. Dando molestia. No, batalla. ¿Ves? Esa es la ciudad. Sí, donde hay... Me molesta el ruido. Qué cuco. El lazo. Turururu.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've
Estamos
never seen
condenados.
this many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
¿Cómo puedo seguir? Que háblese ya. Madre mía. Yoñita. Está malita.
March, you're back. So,
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. What was Zila's perspective?
Mira cómo pregunta por la novia,
I should have known. Sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Va a aceptar.
Wait,
¡Oh! Mommy.
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Llegó la mamá.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
¿Tú crees que suena un holograma, crack?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Rosa Himeko.
Miss Himiko from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Vamos, que es un 80%. Que si fuera un 90 y pico por ciento, casi 100, pues...
I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Broña desde su tienda. Sabía que iba a decir que no. Broña, mira, Sila. Vamos a ver por aquí. ¿Qué parte? Comparte tus informes con la tripulación de expresos. Sí, señorita Broña. Cuénteme. La Guardia Suprema me ordenó montar una guarnición en Villarremanche con la Guardia de Gente y los autómatas para detener la infiltración de la corporación. Al principio... Joder. Ay, ¿ya? Vale. Al principio la defensa transcurrió sin problemas, pero entonces apareció la propia Topaz, con una tecnología especial que le permitió tomar el control de todos nuestros autómatas en un instante. Parece que Topaz se dirige a cierta zona en las profundidades de Villarremanche. Por alguna razón, Svarog está también con ella. ¿Svarog? ¿Otra vez busca actuar en nuestra contra? Espero que no. Mi instinto me dice que hay algo más detrás, pero aún no lo sé con certeza. Al menos sabemos dónde encontrar a Topaz. Vamos, marzo, May. Let's go.
Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for
another adventure. Vamos para allá. Villarroca. TP. Uf.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Madre mía. Huele a Edgy
Guardian has
Max.
briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town?
Shit.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Están muertísimos. Tengo a Jinju, que está fuerte, no, lo siguiente. Vamos, para adelante. La Jinju está bastante fuerte, ¿eh? Poco se comentan. Por otro lado, Topaz y Svarog.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they...
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were...
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Más
Most
filosofía.
readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing.
Topaz y Conti y alguien que se llama Nambi.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
Toda esta gente para ahí con el equipo,
Her
sí.
subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
Himeko, tú puedes disparar.
We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Himeko, tú puedes disparar un tremendo orbital cannon. ¿Qué me estás comentando?
Automaton stealth bomb?
Yo tengo la arma más poderosa de este universo. Un bate.
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Bueno, ahora tengo una lanza, pero es un bate.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to It's time to deploy the automatons.
Chicos, los fuego reventar.
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats. Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chance.
Okay. Contra la bomba autómata camuflada. Presiona el botón de ataque para activar la autodetonación y autoridad a todos los enemigos en un radio de ataque o contra el desafío. Si la bomba no logra autoridad a los enemigos al mismo tiempo, si los enemigos la descubren, el desafío fracasará. Intenta evitar que el enemigo te vea. Sprinta para cegar a tus enemigos y rodearlos a todos. Vale, ok. Ok.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Are you ready? Use the...
Let's see.
Remember. Fighting gold.
Oye.
No!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
Cagastes.
Oh, woohoo! The coast is clear!
Si los podía
To be
reventar yo
honest,
solo.
I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
Ahí ya está. Ya se han acabado de decir cosas.
This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off!
Nice. Nada de delicadezas. Esta es una nueva zona que han metido. Al igual que metieron la del callejón este, pues lo mismo. Espero con... Nada,
Farog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential?
Imposible,
Meaning
posible.
there could still be conflict.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himeko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Vamos a pegar una paliza a Topaz.
Why
Ojalá.
would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Show your courage.
Yo.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think
Me ha llamado
more of a
Slowpoke.
shop.
Cuidado.
This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Hola, soy Himeko del Honkai
Pleasure
original.
to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himeko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himeko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Yo tengo admiradores.
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
No te doy para tus vacaciones. Las vacaciones que te voy a dar.
I wish.
Dice, "Ay, que sea". No, eran las vacaciones que te voy a dar yo, Clack.
So many eager faces.
De la baja que te voy a meter.
I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Wow. Debería estar
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
el poder del dinero.
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Realmente tiene el poder del dinero este de Bungo, ¿sabes? Por el día que tengo los personajes. ¡Oh, no! ¡Vaya! ¡Qué miedo! Estoy temblando. Ah, no, es mentira. Fíjate esto. A tu casa. Me pillas esto, Cari. La verdad es que tiene razón esta tryhard, compañera.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Sí. Están muertos.
Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to raise your fight is fun. Yeah. Specimen sighted.
Yepa.
You'll pay for this.
Le pego esto. ¿De todo? ¿Cómo va de...?
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Se han metido todos los bufos.
This battle is unavoidable.
In lunar flame.
Se murió.
Lend me your strength.
Unworthy. Blade of moonlight.
Hace daño.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Cuando tiene la cosa esta es que el puño puede cuando disparar, pues cuidados.
This battle is unavoidable.
Cúrenos a todos, por favor.
Stand down. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Vale, está bien. Pico. ¡No!
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm.
To guard the defense. Crush them. Está bien, Ugu.
A thousand wonders.
Está bien Ugu, la verdad.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Commencing research. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your
Venga,
strength.
ataco otra vez, señorina.
Blade of moonlight.
I think something big.
Está bien Ugu, la verdad.
Sighted. Here, try this. Better late than never. How's it fall? To travel.
Pum.
Lend me your strength.
Claro, es que así ella no gasta. Tampoco da, pero no gasta.
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Commencing research.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Hizo daño. No se han muerto este pibe. Bueno, tranquilo.
Lend me your strength.
Se murió. A ver, está bastante bien el equipo. ¿Ya está? ¿Eso todo lo que tenías? Aburrido.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Ahora te toca a ti.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing.
Está todo el rato en combate, ¿eh?
There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yorillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue.
Sí, pero hay un pequeñito detalle. Tu mundo no estuvo afectado por un estelar.
It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Ok. Bien, completamos la misión.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right. Kyle, sorry for the delay.
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
Vámonos donde destrozamos a Cocolia.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
Ah, no, no es este sitio.
We've only recently
Es New Zona.
discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead. Look. The people of Belobog have not given up.
Están reconstruyendo el robot.
Just want to give them chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your record.
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Belabogians.
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Grania. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it,
¿Los convenzo yo?
convincing them would be
¿Quieres que vaya yo y los convenzo?
difficult unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential, I'll handle it.
¿Quieres que vaya yo y los convenza, Llamo a mi mamá Kafka y los convenzo. Yay, niños. Hostia. Hay mucha cosa aquí por explorar,
You know, I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe. We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Eurillo 6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated. The Strategic Investment Department comprises the IPC's most elite employees, many of whom can be very forceful. Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the express. You and March must be tired after such an incredible journey.
Tampoco ha sido tan impresionante.
Well-deserved rest.
Miss Topaz.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again.
Much rift. I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check. Oh, I think I might know who you're... you could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel.
Bien, nos volverán a
If you need
secuestrar.
somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Sí que lo tiene, míralo. Tiene ahí un lunar. Vale, ok. Vamos a explorar este sitio, ¿no, gente? Estoy pendiente sin inestable. Por favor, mantente lejos de que finalicen las reparaciones. Vale, ok. Oh, nice. Espérate, ¿había un chanchet? No, no hay un chanchet. Cagamos, gente.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Turu, tu, 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 tururu.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Have razón. Y podías hacer una cosa de la película esta de miedo, de...
March was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
¿Qué razón tienes? Pero no todo ha acabado.
Of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add?
Sí, fuck you.
If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call.
Está hablando.
Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, Why are you still on the line?
Aventurino.
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the high...
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't hang up. I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job.
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Aventurino, vaya nombre.
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction
Mola porque están hablando de cosas y es como, tú no sabes una puta mierda.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Pero claro, ya se llama Topaz, que al fin y al cabo es una gema. Diamante, otro, ópalo, obsidian.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters.
La familia.
If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Eurillo 6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
Mozo.
The snow is mesmerizing.
Bueno, ya está, se acabó ya, ¿no? Mercado del mañana, completado. Verificación visitante, Topaz y Conti está de visita en el expreso. Wider. Hola. Logros. Había muchos tesoros en Bellbock. Ayuda otra vez a la crisis de Janiro 4. Diario de viaje. Podemos participar aquí. Selección de personaje. ¿Cómo? Sí. Recompensas. Recompensas. Bueno, a ver qué me cuentan. Mensajes. Wither. Hola. ¿Eres May? No. Lo siento, te equivocas de persona. Wider. Ah, sí. Pero el número sugiere lo contrario. Permíteme que me presente. Soy Wider, desde el Departamento de Inversión Estratégica de la Corporación de la Paz Interestelar. Te estoy contactando para recomendarte un videojuego. Otra promoción. ¿Tu empresa no tiene otras formas de promoción? Jaja, incluso tanta tecnología avanzada, los mensajes de texto siguen siendo la mejor forma para relacionarse con la gente. Te contaré cómo es. El juego se llama Guerras Etéreas. Se trata de una marca cultural de primera clase y de nivel galáctico, creada por el Departamento de Desarrollo de Mercados de la Corporación en colaboración con la Red Interestelar y Entretenimiento de la Paz Interestelar. Verga, no... Por favor, no me interesa. No te preocupes, estoy en eso. Guerras Etéreas es un juego de colección de cartas, pero no se parece en nada a los juegos de cartas coleccionables que te imaginas. Aquí puedes usar la última tecnología de las copias etéreas de la corporación para registrar dentro de una moneda etérea cualquier criatura que hayas visto. Y luego puedes imprimirla y usarlas para competir contra otros jugadores. Deja que tus espíritus etéreos luchen por su gloria. Genial, ¿verdad? Nani. No suena tan divertido como contienda cósmica. Buf, contienda cósmica. ¿En serio? Esa basura está muy lejos de ser tan interesante como Guerras Etéreas. Bueno, si te interesa, acércate a la plaza de Pilla Rematch en Harry los 6 para probarlo. Celebraremos el Festival del Torneo Interestelar. Un gran festival presencial para todos los fans de Guerras Etéreas. Ven a disfrutarlo. Venga, vale. Ok. ¡Qué casualidad! Estoy ahí. Bien. Misión secundaria. Misión de evento. Maravilloso. Empieza a hacer calor. A ver. Debate con 7 de marzo. No, con 7 de marzo no se debate. A 7 de marzo. Me echa de menos llevar a Kafka. Buenos días. Un juego se ve genial.
Using the IPC's cutting-edge ether copying technology, we can record any creature you've seen inside. Just print it out and compete against other players. Let your ether spirits fight for your glory. Oh, seems pretty neat, don't you think?
Neat. Suena genial.
Right? I knew you were a gamer. Wanna check it out?
Oh, soy una gamer. Venga.
Awesome. I've heard that Stellaron Hunter girl uses this kind of tech. Maybe we can see it in action. It's at the Rivet Town Plaza, right? Let's hit the road.
Esa chica de los cazadores de Stellaron lo usa. Se refiere a Silverwolf. Por aquí, ¿no? Sí. Ajá. Ajá.
That uniform. Was it him that texted you?
Joder, vaya nombre, se llama Val.
I knew you'd come on. Let's chat about Ethereum Wars. I've been playing it for
18
years,
años.
so ask me anything.
¿Cómo consiste mis números?
Well,
do we have to start an interrogation right now? I know the IPC aren't exact.
Ya, bueno, pero me lo puede decir.
Why, it'd be my pleasure. I could talk to you about Ethereum Wars. The name says it all. It's a collectible card game that using an ether coin, players can store creatures they've encountered in the form of an ether, and then man up, collect, battle,
¿Puedo sacar la Concordia?
That's Ethereum Wars.
I never expected the corporation to know anything about ether copying tech. I thought that was something only Punk Lordy and hackers could handle.
You're right. The technology itself originated from Punk Lord. But we might not be able to manipulate the data of reality as easily as...
I think it'd be better if the IPC avoid...
You
mentioned something about the...
Oh, great question! The festival is actually a tournament. Gamers will come together to relax, share tips and tricks, and have a... However, due to Stellaron's blocking interstellar routes, the festival was changed on. Nevertheless, for those who insist on attending it...
Sounds like the association... That's
right! Oh, I can't believe... I finally managed to successfully promote the game!
Is it that...
No, of course not. It's just, as someone who's been playing this game for so long, I guess it's hard for those who haven't
No me
played
gusta
it to
dónde va esto,
understand. I swear on my reputation that this game is truly the best form of entertainment out there. I'll take the rap if you don't like it.
Mentiroso.
There's no time to waste. Since you're both interested, let me take you to the festival.
Me está apeteciendo coger chocolate, gente. Ahora vengo. Pilla la asignación. Siga Winder. Pues ahora te voy a seguir, Mani. Cuando vuelva.
Danger.
Oh no, es mala.
The atmosphere here is so different now. It's so lively.
So you guys have been here before? The corporation recently saw the potential in Urillo 6 and decided to renovate this old weapon testing ground. Don't worry, you won't find any weapon testing going on here. Now it's the venue for the Interastral Tournament Festival. Take a look. This is where the Interastral Tournament Festival will be held this year. The Ethereum Wars Gaming Association specifically chose this planet to help rejuvenate it and bring it up to date with the latest trends.
Good, good. Everything is going according to plan.
Is that...
El Biomas.
Giovanni, is that you?
Oh, Wilder! I was just wondering where you'd got to. Oh, and you brought
Un cofre.
two beautiful young ladies. Welcome to my arena. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Trailblazers, right? So, I presume you two have heard about the Interastral Tournament Festival. Have you come to show off your skills?
Oh, psst. Look at his mask. Pretty cool, don't you think?
Oh, it doesn't matter, my friend. What matters is
No me
that
gusta
we're
esto.
now acquainted.
Una cosa que se me está ocurriendo, ¿sabes? Porque es algo que es simplemente es un detalle, ¿sabes? Y aprovechando de que IAS y todo eso, obviamente no puedes hacer que no sabes controlar el nombre que se le puede poner a un personaje, ¿sabes? Pero estaría guay que en vez de llamarte por un nombre general, que no pasa nada, coño, que es normal cuando en este tipo de juegos te puedes poner cualquier nombre, llaman viajero, tal, algo general. Pero obviamente usar la IA, obviamente, claro, a los de estos les pagas y todo eso, pero utilizar para que se entene la voz para cada uno de ellos y cuando vaya a hablar, diga tu nombre, o sea, lea el nombre que te has puesto tú como esto, con el tono y todo esto del propio autor. Porque obviamente no vas a estar pagándole porque no puedes, o sea, no se puede. Pero claro, eso ayudaría, entonces aquí te dirían, en mi caso, May, o no sé cuántos, o X Harder, tal, no sé cuántos, Pepe, o tal, lo que sea, ¿sabes? En algunos quedaría bien, en otros no, tal, pero es como cuando se utiliza la tecnología para la sincronización labial, para que se muevan los labios como es el doblaje que se ha hecho, ¿sabes? En plan de que no se anima, sino que se ajusta a las palabras que están leyendo. Creo que había una tecnología que era así, ¿sabes? Entonces, lo mismo, que sea tu propio esto, tal, y coño, tú has pagado por el de esto, lo único que estás añadiendo es una palabra que es la de, en vez de decir viajero o trazacaminos en este caso, sea tu nombre. Ellos lo pueden decir en esto no que sea el trazacamino, no sé cuánto, lo que sea, y luego ya se sustituye esa parte del audio por esto, ¿sabes? O se pone solo por encima cuando esto y ya está. Y tal. Se pone por encima y se va cuando es un... Es de oscuridad, pero bueno, es un pequeño detalle.
My name is Giovanni Di Giorgio de Epsilon, a humble private trader
Vaya
from
nombriaco,
Epsilon and the sole sponsor of this year's Interastral Tournament Festival. If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks for introducing
Giovanni di
yourself, Mr.
Piozio de
Giovanni.
Diomanio.
You seem like a pretty important person. What brings you to this kind of place?
Podrías quitarte la máscara para verte mejor.
How humorous. As much as I'd like to oblige, this mask is a necessary precaution for me. Let's leave something to the imagination. Now, let me answer Ms. March's question. As you can see, the Interastral Tournament Festival is about to be held on this beautiful, icy planet. And as the sole sponsor of this event, it's only natural for me to come to the tournament venue and check on its operations.
El tema de las sillas es una mierda. Porque es una tecnología muy potente y yo estoy de acuerdo en que se use, pero hay que usarla bien. Hay que hacer un fair use, que se dice. ¿Sabes? No puedes coger una IA y robar cosas de otra gente y para entrenar tu IA y decir, toma, ahí esto. O sea, no puedes hacer eso. No se puede hacer. Si la estás entrenando tú con datos propios tuyos y con cosas propias tuyas, es como, adelante, es tuyo. O sea, lo estás entrenando tú con tus cosas. Con las cosas que has creado tú o tu equipo o lo que sea. Pero no de robar de otra gente, ¿sabes? No coger una imagen y decir, tal. Esto, analízala y empieza a hacerme cosas igual que estas. Como no. ¿Sabes? Como no. O sea, si yo, por ejemplo, lo hago eso, me pongo a hacer una y diseñar y demás, me gustaría que generaran cosas, pues coger. Porque yo no buscaría imágenes de tal. Si cojo en plan, mira, he hecho esto. Utilizando tal para ver que funcionara. Como, vale, funciona, genera cosas, perfecto. Ahora vamos a llenarla con cosas si quiero sacarlo y esto y demás, pues con cosas mías. ¿Sabes? Utiliza primero los placeholders para ver funciona y luego pues se hace con esto. Pero bueno, cosas normales.
I'd also like to get to know the players of the tournament, including yourselves. One can never have too many friends when it comes to doing business in this, if you'd be willing to call me friend.
Oh, weird mask, strange vibes. A
Este
little
tío le
out of
gusta
touch.
el loco este de las bromas.
He seems friendly enough, right?
Los pagos mensuales de amistad se efectúan el primero de cada mes. Chate. Me parece mal tipo. Ajá, entiendo cómo se sienten. En este caso, permítanme ser un poco más sincero.
Understand your sentiment. In that case, I believe Wilder has already filled you in on the Ethereum Wars, but...
Mr. Giovanni, let me take care of it. It's my job, after all.
Don't worry, Wilder. It's only natural that I introduce the festival to my new friends here.
Yo son casi
You
las
can go ahead and
4.
attend to other...
Thank you, Mr. Giovanni.
Feel free to ask me about the Interastral Tournament Festival and the venue. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
¿A qué se debe este lugar?
Belobog's weapon testing ground. At least it was 700 years. While renovating this place, we stumbled upon quite a few automaton production lines, all covered in thick layers of dust. But now, under my sponsorship, the IPC and the Ethereum Wars Gaming Association have
Te preocupes con las normas.
Of course. This project has been approved personally by the president of the Belobog Architecture Guild. As for whether they received the approval of the Supreme Guardian, well, that's beyond my knowledge, and that's all I can share about that at the moment. Indeed. Have you seen the big circular platform down below? When the championship commences during the festival, you'll have the chance to mingle with players from all over the universe. Ah, yes, my apologies. I should have mentioned this earlier, but because of the well-known Stellaron problem, many players won't be able to attend.
Va a aparecer Silverwolf.
It's simple. First, you need to register your account at a terminal in this fest. After you've successfully created and registered your account, I'll delve into all the...
Porque siento que tenemos algo.
You've certainly... Rest assured, I'm just passionate about gaming. I have no hidden agendas, I can assure you of that.
Bueno.
Actually,
Opiniones.
I have a question. You've been explaining a lot about the venue, but I'm still confused about the game.
Why, of course, not a problem. I'll make an exception just for you.
Ok.
What's all the
¿Qué está pasando?
Hey, twerp! Hand over that coin.
You little brat! Who said you could touch this?
Es un niño, déjenle.
But this is mine. I found it on the ground.
Hey, that's enough. Picking on a kid, are we?
Outworlder lady, careful. They're dangerous.
Tengo que reventar la cabeza.
Leave them to us.
Tengo un bate.
I say, my IPC friends, I can see how captivated you are by that coin. Am I right in assuming that you're also...
Where did that masked dude come from? And what does it have to do with you, whether I'm a player or not?
Exactly! What's it to you, sneaking around with a mask on?
What I'm getting at is this. Since you're both players, why not have a showdown to settle the matter?
Madre mía, esto está en Yu-Gi-Oh.
Proper rules of the game, of course. But instead of this young boy, if they lose, the coin will naturally become yours. And you can do as you wish.
Está en Yu-Gi-Oh. Se están pegando dos personas. ¿Y por qué no solucionamos esto con un duelo? Yakatumazo.
I would kindly ask that you gracefully accept defeat and refrain from causing any more trouble in my arena.
¿Qué tal si uso el base para ver nuestras diferencias? Vaya caras han
I wouldn't advise it. Violence wouldn't
Es que tengo un
make for a
bate.
very interesting outcome, now would it?
Es que tú no sabes que tengo un
Let's all
bate.
agree to keep things peaceful and enjoyable.
Now, Mr. Giovanni's right. Now's our chance to check out this game and see if it lives up to the hype.
Here are a few beginner-level ether spirits for you. They'll help you get the hang of the game's pace. If you have trouble handling these beginner spirits, it might indicate that this game isn't the best choice for you.
You're in for a rude awakening. Prepare to face the might of Topaz's support squad.
Ok. Nivel de luz violeta. Nivel de luz violeta. Esto gana esto. El morado gana rojo. El rojo gana agua marina. Y el agua marina gana a oscuridad. Luz, oscuridad. Oscuridad y luz. Estos se enfrentarán a los espíritus etéreos. Porque de mecánico, humanoide y aberrante. Ah, ok. Ataque básico para recuperar una habilidad básica. Vale, o sea, básicamente estás combatiendo con los bichos. O sea, con los bichos que tú te enfrentas. A ver, no te voy a engañar. El enemigo tiene que ver con competencia, una habilidad poderosa definitiva. No te voy a engañar, está bastante guapo, Está bastante guapo el Pokémon este, Los espíritus de Eteos pueden tener como menores mecánicos de defensa, atención en cómo esto. Vale, ok, o sea, yo soy bueno contra este. Aumento de moral. Me hace risa. ¿Puedo tener la cocolia?
We sure showed those troublemakers who's boss. Are you okay, Eric?
Thanks, Miss March.
Este juego es demasiado fácil.
Good.
La verdad es que sí, es demasiado fácil.
IPC workers threatening you.
I don't know. I just found this coin on the floor.
Based on the appearance of the coin alone, it's difficult to discern any significance. Didn't they mention something else?
Yeah, they mentioned.
Oh, I know. They said they were members of Miss Topaz's support squad.
Huh? Would Miss Topaz?
Nah, no creo.
I think there must be some kind of misunderstanding. I have had some interactions with Miss Topaz and this.
Puede ser muy tal, no sé cuántos fue como de esto, pero no creo que sea tan. No creo que haga esas cosas.
That means this coin doesn't belong to Miss Topaz after all.
Indeed. There is no information on the ether coin that could help us trace it back to its owner.
I think it'd be better.
Hey, have you forgotten your manners?
I have no clue what this is or how to play. I bet you guys can find a better use for this.
I see. Well, when you put it that way, looks like we'll hold on to.
I have no objections. After all, trading and training are all part of Ethereum war.
It's settled then.
Mi papá me
He
está
just
esperando.
wandered off. Maybe we ought to take him home?
Oh, no need to worry. The majority of the IPC's employees are quite professional. Wouldn't dream of tarnishing their company's reputation. Now, I suggest that both of you summon the coin's ether spirit.
You're right.
A ver, ¿cuál es? Un chanchito.
It's a warp trotter?
A warp trotter. This is quite a rare ether spirit, but they're not very powerful.
Huh? Looks like the little guy's scared. What do we do? What do we do? Did we do something wrong?
Don't worry, Ms. March. It's likely the warp trotter is just.
Lo puedo llamar Pong Pong.
I must say though, this one is a bit peculiar.
Pong Pong. Lo puedo llamar
Ether
Ping Ping.
spirits are usually just digital representations of creatures. They shouldn't possess any specific traits. According to their programming, ether spirits are supposed to obediently follow a player's commands and faithfully execute their instructions.
So what now? Maybe you could try giving them
¿Puedo darle la opción de atacar a Marzo? Ataca.
looks like it didn't work.
I see. They're likely acting this way due to some sort of data anomaly. It would be best to report this issue to the Ethereum Wars.
But wouldn't that mean getting rid of them? No way! We can't hand them over to the IPC. Let's just keep them, okay?
Está bien.
Awesome! I knew you wouldn't abandon such a cute.
Lo que quieres es tener un chanchito como Topaz.
Alrighty then. Let's take this little fella with us to the festival. I'll lend you an extra brain cell.
Lo tengo, su nombre será Chanchito Dimensional. Chanchito, burbujas, nubecita. Dame un minuto. No puedo elegir otro. No puedo ponerle yo uno. Vamos a llamar a nubecita.
That's a good one. I like it.
Chanchito Dimensional es el mejor nombre, pero bueno.
Try something different?
Nah, está bien. Bola de pelo.
They're reacting. Seems like they really like this name. Alrighty then.
¿Por qué no? Pero si le llamaron nubecita.
I don't know where you're from or how you got here. Let's go and win. Of course, it'd be even better if we could unravel the mystery of your past along the way. Come on, stop fooling around. Fine, let me rephrase it. Guys, let's go and win that tournament. Happy?
Junto as, ponía.
Well, isn't this a delightful turn of events? Now let me show you.
Madre mía, cuánto texto, ¿eh? Bien, tenemos una moneda y tenemos un cofre. ¿Cuántos cofres hay aquí? Todo esto, 5 cofres, pero no sé dónde. Crack. Ah, mira aquí. Mira a la niña. Mi gordo es invencible. Pero van a ser enemigos normales que nos encontremos de esto. No podemos meter enemigos especiales, tú. Estaría tope freamo una cocolia, ¿eh? Vale, ok, muy bien. Si quieres clasificarte para el campeonato, primero debes mostrar tu potencial en el festival. Ve a varias zonas de victoria por el universo para completar las pruebas y ganar todas las insignias de maestría. Al desviar la zona de victoria también hemos preparado algunas misiones que si las completas tú, esto de victoria. Puedes unirte con todas las funciones relevantes a salir de aquí. Sí.
To participate in the tournament championship, make your way to the various victory zones and increase your victory rating.
Okay.
Please excuse me if you may. I have a few other facilities to inspect to ensure the festival. I wish you all a memorable
Vale, ok.
Okay. Looks like let's head towards the first victory zone.
Vale. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Vale, misión de... Del esto... Uy. Ya no están utilizando mi Heal Club, ¿eh? Ha sido el Pepe. La verdad es que tengo buenos acompañantes aquí, ¿eh? Low. Había una cosa en este evento, ¿no? Aquí. Selección de personajes toda aquí. Pues esto es para coger una copia de un personaje. Puede ser que sea esto para conseguir una copia de un personaje. Hostia, pues voy a pillar la pela, ¿eh? Porque pela con todos los estos es bastante bueno, la verdad. Nivel 1. Porque están todos... Ah, vale, coño. Vale, pero es por el tema del... Digo, ¿por qué? Pues os voy a... Ok. Derrota al aspirante al título de la victoria. Consigue todos los espíritus de la zona de la victoria. Derrota a todos los contendientes de tal. Vale, ok. Hay que hacerlos todos. Vamos para allá.
Oh, this is it! The entrance to the corridor. I just looked up some tips on the Interastral Network. These victory zones are leased by the IPC and the Gaming Association from various planets. We're ready to...
Let's go!
Can't wait to find out...
Vaya por Dios.
Hey, look! It's Mr. Giovanni!
¡Mr. Giovanni! Me está diciendo que solo tengo bola de pelo para luchar.
You two move fast. Welcome to the Corridor of Fading Echoes Victory Zone. Believe it or not, I'm actually somewhat of a seasoned Ethereum Wars player myself. Am I correct in saying that this is your first time entering a victory zone? In case you want to hear the rules again, players can enhance their victory rating by engaging in various activities within the victory zone, such as collecting roaming data and participating in collecting roaming data is a vital aspect because it's the only way for players to encounter new ether spirits, aside from since you're both here.
Oh, really?
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. Assisting new players in... I will give you this ether data. Blaze out of space. There happens to be a good number of roaming data targets.
Me han dado un nuevo bicho. Subida supremo de ataque. Subida básica y subida definitiva por los ataques AOE. Chiste expansión. Ataque básico, habilidad definitiva. Por cada enemigo afectado por armadura aumenta el daño. Ataque básico. Mejorar. ¡Mira! Tienen palitos de esos para animal. Para animar. Y se me ha petado. Literalmente ha dicho... Piu, 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 piu. Sí, literalmente, o sea, ahora. Anda, mira. Aquí se necesitan estas mierdas. Vale, ok. Ti, 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 ti. Uy, ¿esto? ¡Enfrentamiento! Y aquí estaremos. Porque ha vuelto otra vez a pararse. Ah. Como un chanchito de destrucción y de curación. De abundancia. Contrarrestado, bueno. Au. Me mantengo el ulti para luego. Artillero. Bien. Y cosas de mejora. ¿Por aquí hay algo? Nani, ¿qué es esto? No puedes entrar en esta zona porque no has desbloqueado la insignia de maestría o algo, güey. ¡Desafío! Yo te cubro. Yo te cubro. Se ha ido y ya ha salido otro. Ah, hace ambas cosas. Qué chulo. Tejedora imaginaria. Bien. Has conseguido otro bicho. Ti, ti, ti. Me gusta este Pokémon.
Impressive. I see you're both.
Nunca dejo de sorprender.
Let me see.
Un poco soy mejor.
Now I remember. I prepared a. You can use your ether coin to read the data on these chips.
Vale, dar los chips estos de mejoras. Cuando comienza a emitir un portador, recupera inmediatamente puntos de energía. Al lanzar un ataque, si el objetivo tiene algún estado negativo, recibe un 50% del ataque aporta. Recibe un 50% del ataque del portador como daño funcional. Uy, no es esto mejor. No es este mejor. O sea, me refiero. Al lanzar un ataque, si el objetivo tiene algún estado negativo, le inflige más daños. Es mucho mejor este, tú. Para este, ¿no? Esto no tiene ninguno abierto. Pero este sí. Oh, no, es otro tío. Uy, tiene otro color. Sí. ¿Por qué? No preguntes por qué. Cuando hacemos contacto visual debemos luchar. Esa es la regla de tal. Referencia a Pokémon. Dad esa Pokémon referenzo. Yo que he cargado. No sé lo que hace este, pero puso esto. Aumenta el ataque. Dios, locura. I covered you. I covered you. Este es el raster ese, ¿no? Bien. Wow. Está guapo el Pokémon este. Rayos, perdí otra vez. Nunca me haré más fuerte solo luchando con otras personas. Necesito recolectar algunos datos de inteligencia. Déjame darte una sugerencia. Si no quieres pelear, debes evitar a otros jugadores. Wow, 20 chips para subir. Bien, puedes subir de nivel a tus Pokémon. Ve al este, selecciona mejorar y dale para subir un nivel. Guay. Pokémon, adelante. Son Pela. Y la Gran Serval.
You and Little March too. What lucky charm.
Serval, Pela, it's great to see you too.
Behold, 2 championship contenders. It would seem the stage is set. Huh? Serval's the championship contender for this victory zone?
I guess it's time we got our act together.
Long
time no see.
Good to see you, outsider. Serval? Pale... I mean, intelligence officer?
Huh.
Pobre tú.
So is this game already?
Yeah, but I guess no one in Belobog had much of a clue about video games before the IPC showed up.
I gotta say, Ethereum Wars is really fun. I've been grinding for several days straight.
Joder, Serval.
I haven't even had time to eat.
I wish you'd put the same effort into other things.
So, Miss Serval, Miss Pela, how are you feeling?
Totally used to it. Pela and I have already struck fear into the hearts of more than a few newbies.
Should we really be bragging about something like this?
It's good that you've gotten used to it. Entrusting the victory zone to the 2 of you was the right decision. Since you're all here, how about we let Miss Serval and Miss Pela out?
No problem. The rules are actually quite simple. To start with, I've made some minor tweaks to the snowshine lamps, making it possible for heat to be just pop a thermic core into a lamp, and all the nearby lamps will light up.
The puzzle for you to solve is to use the limited number of thermic cores at your disposal to illuminate all of the designated snowshine lamps scattered around the victory zone.
Experience is always the best teacher. So go ahead and try for yourselves with these 2 lamps.
Antes del procesamiento de los ecos acabados tienes que usar la función de transferencia del dilema de las lámparas unificadas para encender todas las lámparas. Pero lámparas con una energía térmica esférica que pueden encender todas las demás apagadas. De eso alcance. Los puedes empujar y colocar en otro sitio para que lleguen a otro lado. Ok. Let's go. Pero ¿puedo irme ya para allá, por favor? ¿O tengo que mover esto? Vale. Bien, empujarse. Bien.
You see? Serval's modifications to the lamps.
Madre mía, cuánto texto de misión,
that are out of your reach. You'll find several lamps like this around the victory zone. Once you've illuminated all of them, seek out me and Serval. We'll be ready to throw down the gauntlet.
But don't think we'll just hand over the mastery mark without a fight. You'd better make sure.
No me la dame la medalla Pokémon tan fácil, ¿eh?
After seeing this special modification, I can't help but wonder, do all victory zones have a similar kind of setup?
Of course! After all, it's just another part of the tournament. Each victory zone has its own unique puzzles. But don't worry yourself.
I can feel the adrenaline rushing through my veins. That mastery mark is mine.
Brace yourself, Serval. I'm about to rock your world.
Yikes! Everyone's so fired up. Quick, let's say something.
Juntas haremos cenizas en la zona de victoria, cenizas.
Yeah, grand champs in the house. I hope we haven't just jinxed ourselves.
The enthusiasm is cute, but don't think just because you're still figuring out the game that Pela and I will take it easy on you.
There are 3 thermic cores. You'll need them to solve the puzzles in the victory zone.
Uy.
Let's see what you've got.
Vamos a ver.
Now that's exactly the festive atmosphere I'm looking for. Investing in this event, please excuse me. I must inspect the next victory zone.
Thank you, Mr. Let's get moving.
Giovanni.
Time to show Payla and Serval what we're made of.
Ahora voy a hacer todo el rato la puta broma, Márcate una canción, Mr. Giovanni, de esas de las tuyas. Mr. Giovanni. Madre de amor hermoso.
It looks there should be a lamp nearby.
Vale. F. Sí, pero queríamos ver esto. Movemos esto. Vamos esto. Vamos esto. ¡Eh! A cofre. Nice.
Whoa, it actually works. All right, this one's done. Let's go find the next lamp.
Mr. Giovanni.
Seriously? Who puts a lamp there?
Ay, Dios, Marzo.
Why don't we try using the lamp?
Ya sé que tengo que hacer eso, no hace falta que me lo digas. Mr. Giovanni. Au. 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 Están muertos. Se murieron. Conseguiste más datos de mejora. Pi, pi, pi. Pi, 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 pi. Ti, 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 ti. Ah, vale, vale, vale. Oh, vaya, es otro entrenador. Jeje, encargué a alguien, me compré la datos de espíritus anteriores premium. Si puedo ver su fuerza contigo. Llevas el mismo pavo que acabo de capturar yo, máquina. Premios premium no son, ¿eh? Ah. 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 Pa, 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 pa. Se murió. Sencillito. Rayos, si este juego fuera en los que pagas por ganar, nunca perderían. Claro que sí. Claro que sí, guapi. He dicho estos. ¡Enfrentamiento! No, vamos a acabar ya esto. Ahora. Why? You getting now? A ver, venga. Luego hacer este por aquí, por aquí. Encender. Sí. 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 Nice.
So
Dirígete al pasadizo. Vayamos al siguiente punto. ¿Algo tan más tentos? Sé que si me va a hablar de... Oh, cosas de esas mierdas, tal, no sé cuántos, es como me da un poco igual. Vale, tenemos que encender esto. Así. 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 Vamos. A cofre. Dame el cofre. ¿Cómo que no llega hasta ahí? ¿Tiene que llegar? Ah, ¿es la Y? Sí, la Y de ahí. Reiniciando otra vez. A ver. Me equivoqué. Bueno, en verdad no. Ya está. Oh, sí. Bueno, no puedo mover esto aquí. Esto aquí. Y ya está. Y ya no puedo hacer más. Joder. Cago en la miniatura la Virgen. A ver. Fuera esto. Esto por aquí. Aquí. Esto sí, esto sí. Dime que ahí llega. Me cago en la madre, ahí no llega, tío. De verdad, ¿eh? Debería de llegar porque le está dando, tú. Pero vale, no llega, ok. A ver, fuera. Tiro para acá. A este. Este. Vale, y el problema es que no soluciono esto. Meto esto para este lado. Para allá. Mierda, no lo puedo meter ahí. Era hasta aquí. ¡Fuck! Joder. Mira que no es complicado, macho. A ver, venga. Para acá. Para acá. Para acá. Bien, ahí sí que llega, menos mal. Vale, vámonos ya.
Oh, I just had an idea. Maybe we could try making this gear bridge rotate.
You are right. Paso todos los días patrullando la zona de Victoria mientras todos juegan a otras eterías. No lo soporto más. Tengamos un duelo para que me limpie de este sitio. Au. 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 ¡Boom! Metorato. Au. Nice. No se murió. Sí que vivo. Se murió. Bien. Te dejé ganar. No voy a decir nada a la capitana. Hoy otro bicho de estos. Voy a este. Ya. Espérate. Hyper Beam. Boom. Se murió. Quemado. Quemado. Aquí. Nice. No sé ni qué hace cada vida de cada uno. De efectos porque me da un poco igual. Ahora hacemos esto. Antihorario. Esto. Bueno, en verdad da igual porque ambos eran lo mismo, así que... ¡Oh! ¡Hipercofre! Toma. Toma. Toma.
Woohoo! Is that it?
Sí.
I've just received a message from Sir Paul. It's time to show those contenders who...
Nice. Vamos a ganarlas. Voy a coger esto.
Looks good.
Nice. Y ahora... Jo, no puedo retardar con eso. Pero déjame un vistazo a los monstruos que tienes, por favor. Putiazo. 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 Kamehameha. Ahora. Au. Eso es que ataquen dos veces, es una locura. Toma. Toma. Yo te cubro. La verdad es que a este que le pongas a cubrir a alguien está siempre cubriendo a esa persona. Es excepcional, la guerra es un juego muy práctico, solo debo luchar contra estas personas para ver qué tipo de criaturas raras tienen. Me dieron más cositas. Podría mejorar a la peña, la verdad. ¿Puedo mejorar a alguien más? No un chip más. Mejora general, aumenta el ataque un 20% y los PVs máximos aumentan un 20%. No sé, casi que prefiero metérselo a este, la verdad. No que sea mucho, ¿sabes? Pero bueno, puede ser.
Oh, it's the Trailblazers.
Oh, not bad.
Pan comido.
With me here, it was a walk in the park.
Oink, oink.
Well, someone's feeling pretty confident.
Exactly.
It's time you felt the power of mechanical fever. Pela, let's show them what we're made of.
Pela y Serval. Tiene todo bichos de estos.
The essence of turn-based games lies in the numbers. So you better get ready to witness the precision of my calculations.
Things are heating up.
Sí, consiste en que tenga más personajes, pues gana, porque tiene más turnos. Pero todos los míos son monstruos, así que te joden a ti. Le metí un escudo. No. Au. No. No. No, me dio un contraataque. Madre mía, me tengo un contraataque a todo el mundo, ¿eh? ¿Esperabas esto? ¿Esperabas esto? Toma. ¡Boom! Mi perrayo. ¿Esperabas esto, crack? Jaja.
That was intense. I can't remember the last time I had.
How did you manage that? I guess you just got lucky this time.
Un poquito. Un juego de simples números. Tienes razón. Es un juego de simples números.
Here, take it. The corridor of Fading Echo's mastery mark. You've earned it.
Nice.
I have something else for you all.
Vale, se ha pelado. Se ha pelado, ¿eh? Ah.
So, an ether expansion chip, integrating its data into an ether.
No os olvidéis las innatas, vamos.
They are a warp trotter. That's a pretty rare ether spirit, but they were
No lo sabemos.
It seemed like some IPC troublemakers were out to get them. That's why they're tagging along with us. Serval, you seem to know more about ether spirits than us. Can you tell us what's up with this little guy?
Sorry, I'm not quite sure either. IPC tech is pretty complex. There are some principles I'm still trying to wrap my head around.
I see. Perhaps if we were able to find Miss Topaz, she...
They're just too precious. And they're counting on you for protection. Take them with you and snatch the championship.
Thanks, Paola. We'll do our best.
Speaking of champions, have you
La
heard the
misteriosa
story of the
jugadora de élite.
mysterious elite
Silverwolf.
player?
No seré yo.
Oh, please. It's pretty clear they're not talking about you.
Well, this player isn't a stranger. We know them too, but Mr. Giovanni has asked us not to divulge too much information.
Es Silverwolf, no me digas.
I wonder what he's up to.
We're not entirely sure. He said something about adding an element of mystery to the story.
Okay.
In any case, if your goal is to also become the champions, then it's likely you'll run into them sooner or later.
Remember, train hard and relish every moment.
Oink oink.
Now that battle was really intense. Those puzzles were such a blast too. Great minds really do.
Bien, hemos completado el primer gimnasio. Felicidades, May y Marzo. Escuché que ganaron las aspirantes al título. Ahora que tienen sus insignias más tienen, ya pueden desafiar a los espíritus etéreos supremos del pasadizo de los ecos apagados. ¿Espíritus etéreos supremos? Suena que son muy fuertes. Sí, son más poderosos que los datos de inteligencia normales. No se pueden tener de forma corriente. Hostia, había una cosa de gachapón, no sé yo todas. Tenemos que comprar el pase de temporada y completar un montón de misiones para conseguirlos. Bueno, esa sería una buena forma de incrementar la tasa de detención de jugadores de guerras etéreas, pero no tiene esa función. Déjame explicártelo. Básicamente en cada zona de victorias, aunque una... Bueno, ok. Ya le haremos luego. Ya, vale, ok. Contiene un área de especial sellada en la que solo se pueden entrar jugadores que tienen insignia correspondiente. Los datos de inteligencia de los espíritus etéreos supremos están escondidos en esas zonas, con lo que los derrotas una vez obtendrás todos sus datos. Lo hubieras dicho antes, ya estamos yendo a descansar. Ah, lo siento, no me esperaba que consigan el insignia de maestría tan pronto. Cuando tengan tiempo pueden desafiarlos. Esos espíritus etéreos muy poderosos serán muy útiles en los próximos duelos. Half right, Mr. Right. Bueno, ok, pues vamos para allá, ¿no? Un cofre. Nice.
Looks good.
Lo que habíamos visto antes ahí. Me habían dicho, no puedes entrar aquí porque no tienes el sello. Pues este sí. Este sitio. Nice. Toma, nena. Pumba. Nena. Pumba. No, quedó uno con vida. Au. Pachi, 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 pachi. Tirador, Genta. Bien. De tipo ataque, seguridad básica, seguridad definitiva, haciendo un daño expresivo a un objetivo. Vale, ok. ¿Este era el sitio? No, no, no es. Bomba. Bomba. Nice. Nice. No, quedó uno con vida. Au. Sencillito. Ay, Dios, qué pesadilla, tú. Guardián que agenda presente, prohibido el paso. Dice el men. Tenía que haber hecho eso. Bonk. 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 Nice. Nice. Está bastante bien. Lo siento, no soy un guardián que agenta. Como no puedo ser en la vida real, solo me encima serlo en el juego. Bastante sencillito este videojuego, la verdad. No quiero decir nada, pero bastante esto. We need a strategy. Esta strategy, ¿te parece? Oh, no, son dos. Polla. Nice. Bueno, tenemos todo y sabemos que son débiles a esto, pues están jodidos. Venga. Toma. Ataque, venga. Y ahora otra vez. Este muro. ¿Matará a este pibe? Está bastante fuerte este tío, la verdad. Con tema del escudo y que contraataca. Espíritu de supremo de tipo defensa, que puede funcionar escudos a todo el equipo. Cuando un enemigo ataca un aliado con un escudo, lanza un contraataque.
Let me see. Our next stop should be the but it's already getting late. I mean, it's not often we get the chance to stay there.
Venga, vale.
Oh, great.
Desafío completado. Guardar. No sirve de nada explorar porque ya lo hemos hecho todo. We need estrategias. Tenemos aquí cosas para recoger. Participar. Recompensa de clasificación. Entrenamiento de hipervínculo. Desafío supera el nivel de luz violeta. El entrenamiento de hipervínculo. Stand de escudo. La probabilidad de recibir un ataque aumenta en gran medida. Al entrar en combate obtiene un escudo que puede absorber la cantidad de incremento en 25% de PV. Portador más un 50. Más un 500. Mejoramos. Lo mejoramos. Y le quitamos este chip a este. De aquí. Ahí. Yo. Estación espacial Herta. Vale, vamos a hacer una cosa. Porque tengo para subir a esta señora, la verdad. This is the ultimate. No sé cuál es el orden para subir a esta tía los talentos, la verdad. Sinceramente speaking, no tengo ni idea. Vamos a mirar. Cancelar. No sé si se le pone aquí el orden. Mayor 3. No sale aquí nada. Review, a lo mejor. Wilson Team. No veo aquí el orden para subirle esto, tú. Periodic Skill, Talent. O sea, habilidad básica, talento, Ultimate y Basic. Bueno, pues esto. Síntesis de materiales. Todo. Sí, todo, porque ahora gasto de estas. Espada de buen mundo, venga, va. Vale, pues ya tenemos el skill, ahora es el talento. Bueno, pues no tengo más. Bueno, que esto funciona. Nah, ven por saco. Ya lo miraré. Ok. ¡Pam! Uf. Ahora tenemos que mimir. Futusera de cosas. Madre mía. Luego, ahora me tengo que ir un rato. Luego volveré a hacer directo. Vendré, volveré a hacer directo.
Hey, what is it?
Hey, it's those two twerps again.
Hey, ¿qué tal?
It's the two who ruined our plans. Hand over the trotter now.
You two again? We're minding our own business. You're the ones going around stealing people's ether spirits. They're like family now. Why would we just hand them over to someone like you?
Un duelo, venga.
If you think you've got what it takes, then bring it on.
Mi teoría es que estos son robots y lo están manejando desde a tomar por culo como si fuera un videojuego.
Dare underestimate us. Oh, you won't get away with it twice.
I'll teach you two twerps a lesson you'll
Ok. Ay, no, tenía que... No me lo cambié. Bueno, da igual, no pasa nada. A esto... Hiperdefensa. A este pibe... Me equivoqué. Era primero este. Fuera. A que el chanchito tío evolucione. Hola. Hiper chanchito. Y ahora. Kamehameha. Au. Hiper chanchito de curaciones. Fuegos artificiales. Explota. Fuegos artificiales. ¿Qué pasa? Este pavo es Magikarp. Vaya. Son malísimos. Son el Team Rocket de este anime.
They talk the talk, then run off with their tails between their legs. And what did the poor trotter do to end up in their bad books? Aw, don't worry. It's alright, they're gone now. It's just too bad we couldn't get any clues about our little friend. Seriously, I was in such a good mood, too. Until they came along and spoiled it.
Vamos a descansar.
You're right. We've had a long day. Let's just get some rest and forget it.
Se ha desbloqueado enfrentamiento de hipervínculos. Bien. Que sí que te estoy dando. Coño. ¿Esto? Al fin con la oportunidad el personaje no es derrotado, sino que regenera PV y obtiene un turno adicional. Este efecto solo se puede utilizar una vez por batalla. Eso es bueno, ¿eh? Vale, voy a ir a SEO. Stack. Game on. Está people. Para allá. ¿Qué me dices? Que tengo que ir a sitios a pegarme, tú. Bueno, vale, vámonos para sitios a pegarnos, venga. ¿Qué es esto aquí? Ah, vale, lo del Jali. Ya, pero... Madre mía, ¿quién ha estado usando a mi Jinflu? ¿Tanto? ¿Te imaginas que lo está utilizando ahora mismo? Cabe a... Ay, Dios. Flying Ship. Bueno, no serían ships, ¿qué sería? ¿Lamp? Porque el lamp es cabe. Vamos, tengamos un enfrentamiento. ¡Madre tástico! Voy a cambiarme esto por esto. Ah, vale, que solo puedo tener uno máximo. Ah, vale, pues me meto este. Solo puedo tener uno máximo. ¡Wow! De locos. Pi, 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 pi. No, me equivoqué de botón. Bof. Vale, eso mete un escudo más tocho. La verdad es que tenía que hacer apoyo a este tío. Y esto... Ah, mete un escudo a un compañero. Me equivoqué. Au. 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 ¡Kamehameha! Nos ha muerto. Ya está. Pero todos escudo. Y ahora quien ataque, pues este hace contraataque. Y ahora este. Yo te cubro. Pero no atacas todos a eso, por favor. Tenía que haberlo hecho antes, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Me equivoco. ¿A quién coño se lo ha dado? Ahí está. Yo te cubro. ¿Cómo? No le ha cubierto. ¿Cómo puede ser tan horrible? No. Julián. Ostras, tú al Julián. Claro, pero es que para el Julián necesitaríamos monstruos máquinas, ¿sabes? Para esto. Pero da igual. Te voy a ganar. Todavía tengo la misión de esta pavo, que es de resolver un... Ay, mierda, no he subido los tíos de los estos de nivel. Igual. A ver. Apoyo a este pibe. ¡Hiperescudo a todos! Otra vez me he equivocado. Primero la mierda esta. Ajá. Te ataco. Yo te cubro. Me atacas. Yo te cubro. Me atacas. Vaya, ese no tiene escudo. Yo te cubro. Otra vez con este. Curaos. ¡Me pegas! Yo te ataco y yo te cubro. Maravilloso. Me atacas. Contraataque. Te pego putiazo. Con que me atacas, Con que me atacas, Me pongo una escudeta. ¿Podemos matar a alguien? A este, por ejemplo. Nice, uno menos. Pues no sé. Me había confundido y se había dado a él mismo. O debería dárselo a este. Para tener más daño y más escudo. Madre mía, cuánto fuego nos está poniendo. Está un fire el tío este, Se va a morir ahora. Toma. Se muere ahora, por fuegos. Nice. Se murió. Gané. Gané. Bueno, ganar ahora mismo no. Eso también cuenta con el para los topos, ¿no? La verdad es que... Dune tiene gente de esta. Bueno, perfecto. Pues vamos para allá. Hostia. Casi la lío. Dune. Sí. Sí, soy un experto en este juego. ¿Puedo mejorar aquí en plan de a la gente? Sí. Tenchito. Está este también. Pero no tengo nada para ponerle, así que me da un poco igual. Este tío también. Ok, vámonos. Comienza el enfrentamiento. Primero esto. Ah, ellos tienen repes y yo no tengo repes. ¿Ya se le va el escudo a este? Sí. Parece ser que el escudo dura 2 turnos. Pero claro, como me toca 2 veces, pues se va. Este no cuadra muy bien con este equipo, Hay que poner a otro. Un momento. Ahí está. Aumento de la moral. Habría que ver qué cojones es eso, lo del aumento de la moral. A este. Ahí está. Ahora sí que lo he hecho bien. Cúranos, si aumentanos el daño todo. Venga, Y contraataque. ¿Me pegas? Venga. Y ahora todos escudo otra vez. Au. Es una locura lo de esto, Este te da 2 mierdas a este, tal. Estos hacen buen combo. Está todo el rato ahí pegando. ¿Por qué eso hace más daño? No creo, Tampoco estoy muy seguro. Increíble, se trata por una maestra como tú. Me ha encendido mi alma rockera. Nice. Quiero ver una cosa porque me sale esto de aquí que lo tengo en regalos. Ah, vale. A ver, ¿y esto? Fuerte. When will be you Sayori? Never. No, no. A ver, ¿qué había por aquí? Ah, esto. Okay. No pasa nada. Hemos metido el velo ese porque soy muy fuerte. Cosas de estos violetas. Oleg. Cosas mecánicas. Ese chip de emergencia, ¿sabes a quién le viene bien? A mi padre el tanque, para que tenga más. Hola, Oleg. La primera vez que me había alguien por chat. Apóyame a este pibe. Focus al bueno. No tenía que utilizar esto ya. Pero bueno. ¿No nos da un bufo de ataque a todos? Creo que sí. Me atacas. Te pego un ataque. Ostión. Y pum, escudazo. Me atacas. Momento de hacer ataque. Venga. Pum. Y pum. Nada. Contraataque. Bueno, se acabó por hoy. Luego más y mejor. Vale. Hasta luego, voy a tener que poner a subir los dos antes de irme.